Lesson 4.3, Solving Inequalities Using Multiplication or Division. Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, because we're about to go on a ride through this lesson. Okay, that was so cheesy, but I thought it would be funny. Moving on. The essential question is, how can you use multiplication or division to solve an inequality? The key idea is multiplication and division properties of inequality. The case 1. When you multiply or divide each side of the inequality by the same positive, quote unquote, positive number, the inequality remains true. So you just look at that and that's true. Nothing's going to change. And then if A is greater than B and C is positive, then it remains true as well. Okay, and so write those down. But there is a main caution in this thing that you have to consider at all times and can't forget, because it's so important. And if you multiply or divide both sides of an inequality by a negative, which is why I specifically specified positive in the last slide, you need to reverse the inequality sign. Okay, and we'll do some examples. So refer to the 3 inequalities written right here. And so, which inequalities have the same solution? Is this consistent with what you discovered? Okay, so I don't think we did these in class, or maybe we did, but I'm just going to do these and show you how it changes. So we don't have to do anything to this one. It's done for us. Here, I'm going to divide by a -1 to get rid of that -1. So I get x, and then I have to switch the sign, and then it's -4. And I had to switch, I'm going to erase that because it's covering that. But I have to switch the sign because I'm dividing by a negative. So that's -4. And then, okay, now we have x, and then this one we don't have to do anything either because it's already solved. So these two are the same, and this one's different because this one is greater than, and these two are less than. So what's really important is how I divided by a negative and had to switch this sign, this greater than to a less than right there. Okay. So solve this and then graph it. So I'm going to multiply by 5, cancel. X is greater than, is less than or equal to -15. Okay, and then I'm going to graph 0, -15, and this is going to be a filled in circle because it's equal to, which means it can be -15, and then x is less than, and the arrow is pointing that way, so mine's going to go that way. Okay. Now solve the inequality and graph the solution. So I'm going to do the first two, and you can do the last one. So we have n divided by 3 is less than 1. Multiply by 3, gets rid of it, multiply by 3. I have n is less than 3, and then I'll graph it in a minute. Okay, and then for here, I have to multiply by 10, multiply by 10. That gets rid of it. So then we have that m, and then 10 times -0.5 is going to give me -5. But I'm going to rewrite this because I don't like the order. So m is greater than or equal to -5, and then I'm going to draw this. There we go. Okay. And then for here, I'm going to say that's -5, and m, fill in that circle, is greater than. Okay, and then here is 3, open circle, and n is less than. Okay, solve and then graph. So divide by 6, that gets rid of it. We have x is greater than -3. Then we're going to draw this, 0, -3, open circle and x is greater than that. Okay, and solve the inequality, graph it. So I'm going to divide by 4, b is greater than or equal to 1/2. I'm going to divide by 12, k is less than or equal to -2. And then I'll let you do the last one, so please do that. 0, 1/2, and then this is 0 and -2. So we have both being closed circles, but in this first one, b is greater than, and in the second one, k is less than.